we're going live in 5, 4. I was checking my wallet to see if I had no money to buy Nas Social. Then I remembered we have a fridge. There's a fridge here of Nas Social. So, guys, put up here. We have Checo, Benji.
Yes.
Put up you guys here.
Thank you.
Uganda, Kenya, 21-20. What do you have to say about that fixing?
It was never biting. It was never biting. Like, I came in like 10 minutes late, but 10 or 15 minutes late. My phone when they were already 12 points ahead of. Yes. My heart was pumping, but the way we came back into the game, the way we showed that aggro and we had a couple of turnovers. Yeah, I think that's what won us.
Yeah.
How we showed up. Our character, we didn't give up. This is not the usual Uganda that we know.
All I can say, thank God for Liam Walker, Oye, and for that Yodugo being a good fan.
Hey, I'm gonna come there, but you know, like we just came out of a World Cup, which was characterized by small margins to win.
Yes.
And now coming to have our international season, we find ourselves with small margins. One, I think against Zambia we had police of Young who are losing.
Yeah.
And then eventually we came back. And then we managed to win the game. Kenya also had their moments when they were doing badly against Zambia, but they won the game. And now this is the clash of the Titans. And I mean, like 15 minutes, same game, 15 minutes late.
Yeah.
And now as for who was the game from the beginning, 15 minutes down.
I'm sure you're not giving up.
We're 12 points down.
You're not giving up. Yeah.
Point of Kenya is coming, but listen, there was consistent 3 points building, which is normally not characteristic of Uganda.
Yeah, which comes down to decision making.
Yeah.
And I think like for the first time, okay, I don't know for the first time, but having a number 10 as a captain may actually be game changing, especially now like for Uganda. You need someone who understands the game on another level. Magom's score was spot on. He was just unlucky with the 4 kicks. But
the 4 kicks.
But he was
5 kicks.
5 kicks. But he was spot on today. His calls, he made the real right calls that got us back into the game.
Magomo was man of the match and player of the tournament, right?
Yeah, I mean.
There was a thin line between him being the hero and the villain today.
Yeah.
You should be thankful to Liam Walker.
Now, I want to get into the Liam Walker moment.
Yeah.
But listen, Uganda from 12-0 down, comes back 12-3, 12-6. Wanyama picked up, scores a try.
That was brilliance.
Picked up, scores a try. And then Uganda 13-12, leading already. And guys are like, you know, at the point, the Kenyans had infiltrated our Muchere Munyama with some ugali without soup. But now, Wanyama and Magom put back the soup.
And they showed them that Matoke needs soup.
Matoke needs soup.
Yes. We talk about Wanyama needs ego.
Yes.
Very big ego. Small man, enormous ego.
Yes.
Him, I think he somehow entered into the Kenyan field. The crash is off.
Yes.
It was very virtual today.
Yeah.
Big up Wanyama. If it wasn't for Magomo and being captain and what, my man of the match would have been Wanyama.
Yeah.
Today. He was very integral today. I liked his game. I liked his banter, back and forth with the Kenyan players. It was good today.
And I keep telling people that I think Wanyama Magom combination may arguably be our best halfback pairing. Okay, people may talk about the Chinene and
Chinene and Edmond was something special.
Yeah.
Then there was also Karumuna and Chinene. They played.
Wanyama and Magom have achieved so much.
Yeah.
And they understand themselves so well. Sometimes Magom they don't even have to do a lot. Wanyama takes over and Magom lets him do that.
Yeah.
And he finds time to organize the team. Then when he's ready, he calls for the ball and Wanyama delivers it.
But for today, he really stepped up.
Yeah, so listen, now I have to go to the moment. It's actually about to come on our display here. Yeah. But listen, there was a moment when Kenya gives to Kisiga and Kisiga gets the ball, breaks 2 tackles, gets the ball, goes down for a ruck, and uploads to Magom. Magom with a no-look pass to Oyet, and Uganda is back into the game.
That could be the try of the year.
Try of the year.
It was so good. It was so good.
In simple words, poetry in motion.
Poetry in motion?
Yeah.
Okay, but at King's Park,
but you see,
But at Kings Park, but at Kings Park, yeah. So like,
Forward motion.
yeah, like look, that awareness of play, to have that, or yet not being a conventional winger,
Yeah.
coming in to replace Shakim, and he comes in and he sparks immediately and he scores his try.
honestly, I'll be honest with you. That credit of that try goes mainly to Kisiga
Yeah.
for breaking the line, and the
That's his
most
job anyway.
important person in that try was Magom.
Yeah,
He didn't even come to ruck.
The offload was good.
Exactly,
come to
no,
ruck.
He didn't come to ruck. He came for the ball. He came for it.
and Kisiga had the awareness of mind to know that he was going to offload the ball.
Offloaded him, and
Yeah.
Magom made a no look. I
A
watched
no-look,
it. It was
yes.
a no look offload. He didn't even look there. He knew Oyet was coming.
Again.
So he just put the ball there.
As a Cubs fan,
Yeah,
it hurts, but to me, the best Ugandan rugby player for the last 2 years is Kisiga.
Tolbert Onyango went on NBA Sports and said that Timothy Kisiga is one of the most influential and instrumental players he has ever seen in Uganda for a long time.
They
And
don't
I,
rate
and I
him.
like his off the pitch lifestyle.
Yeah.
You'll never see him anywhere. And on the pitch, he shows up. We missed him on the sevens team, but
Yeah.
Now,
the last 2 years, Kisiga.
I don't know if people noticed. Kisiga to me, I told people he was my man of the match. Reason being, Kisiga was always in a tight spot, not more than once, not more than twice.
Yeah.
The captain, when we kick more than twice, every time they kick back, there would be no one. So it would always be Kisiga alone. And somehow he guided us and helped us on like to
Yeah, I know
concede.
some fans, the Zambia game, they were like, why did they choose Kisiga man of the match over Mangomo? But those small highlights, I now know why. To
Yeah.
me, he's the best.
They got to show that he always has that moment where he pauses and then he passes. And those moments of pausing are influential enough to destroy the opposition in attack.
His game awareness.
That 2 second thinking, where should I throw the ball?
It's game awareness. There's a tackle he broke in between two Kenyans. They
Yes.
came and he just went all out into the space. And before you know, everyone was thinking this one will make
He
the
always
tackle.
breaks that line. That's his greatest strength.
So when Kisiga says he's going to pass, don't believe him until you put him down. So now, guys, we reached a point where Jacob mentioned Liam Walker.
Yeah.
So Liam Walker comes on around there minute 62, and he comes in and settles in. Eric Muller goes off,
yeah.
and then Michael Gorash goes to 12. Ivan Magom goes to 13. And I just want to highlight yourself. I want your highlights of what you think the coaching perspective is in respect to these changes. You have noticed very unorthodox and not afraid to make those changes considering it's a rebuild year.
Yeah. Number one, I think, okay, Eric Muller was very good. He did his role, but he wasn't a bit up to the task. Okay, compared to the Kenyan, I think the Kenyan guys were a bit stronger than him, but he did a very good job to neutralize them in all those minutes. The rush defense, I think his best attribute is actually attack. But now when it came down to the last minutes, when they were leading us, now something else had to be changed. And he had already been like involved in that conflict which happened and in the corner, yeah? It came out with a torn shirt. So I think to the coach, he had a little bit switched off. So it called for now, and we didn't have like another center on the bench. We had the number 10. So the only experience we had was Magom, who has been playing 12 in the league. But now playing 12 against the other 12, it was going to be a little bit of a mismatch. Since Magom may not be our best defender. Our best defender today in the back line was actually Michael Correct.
Yeah.
He tackled for both the 12 and tackled for the winger all day. So that's why they shifted him on 12 and now Magom to 13. And it actually started working, like the ball started moving more. Though the ball wasn't moving more not because of that, it was because of the depth.
Yeah.
And these guys were doing rush defense. If you notice, the Kenyans, they cut off our backline totally. So putting Magom kind of gives you a better, more open play because it's the number 10. If it calls for standing deep, even though it's 30 meters deep, Magom would stand deep. But to see that ball move, which the 13 wasn't doing, okay, Wokorach, you can't blame him. Because if 12 is flat, 13 is flat, they're just going to rush defend on you. By the time you get the ball, they're already in your faces and you can't do anything.
Maybe Jacob, Kenya gave away very, very many penalties. And we noticed it against Zambia. And how important was that to bring Uganda back into the game?
You see, if we had converted all our penalties,
Yeah,
we wouldn't have had that pressure towards the end.
yeah,
But again, the pressure, the adrenaline, this is what we live for. So at the end of the day, I mean,
I think the turnovers, okay.
if we can materialize on that,
yeah.
on the return leg next weekend, we might be in a more comfortable position. Win the game easily then, but like it's a rugby, man.
Yeah, Benji.
I think the turnovers are what brought us back into the game.
The turnovers.
Yeah,
And there are infringements on the breakdown. Yeah.
We had already lost this game, honestly. In the first
12-0, first
yes.
15 minutes, it looked gone.
It was gone. But one turnover, two turnovers, it kind of gave people more hope. You know, you find you get a turnover, you find touch, you gain more meters, you go for poles. Magom kicked us back into the game, and that confidence is what won us today.
Yeah, so we just watching the clip here where Eric Muller goes off and Liam comes on. That's at minute 66. But now going to that moment when Liam comes on and changes, he missed the conversion, but then eventually kicked the ice cold kick. What do you guys have to say about that moment? How tense was it for you? Because me on my end, I was panicking.
It was a mixed feeling for me.
Yeah.
I felt like we needed a kicker, that was Liam Walker on pitch. But the kicking duties are order of half tried or yet because he's a kicker, he's a known kicker for what? For hidden. No. Okay, now I needed Walker on because I know he's a very good kicker. Though I was 50-50 because of the defense part. But I love how he handled himself, like he stepped up on the defense part, like that won't be like a loophole. Then he showed you what he is really made up of. Like,
Yeah, Jacob.
I think that was the easiest kick.
Really?
Yeah.
It had all the nerves.
Regardless of the timing, time is done, the last kick of the game, but if Magomu had that kick, he would have converted it. But that substitution was good because Magomu was under pressure. Team captain, you've missed 5 in a row.
Yeah.
You're like, if I miss this, we are done.
But then, yeah.
Good move to give it to Walker. He hadn't had a lot of action. He took the last kick, moment of the day, and it's over at the moment.
Yeah.
Kudos to him.
I would also
Yes,
love to
Benji.
disagree because I'm a kicker. So
Yeah.
I will tell you this.
Yes.
When you have a bad day, it's a bad day, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
It's up to the coach to protect you. Because a bad day is actually a bad
Yeah,
day.
as we catch a clip of Timothy Kisiga scoring,
that was
leading
the
the
live
attack on that try. Then he gives the offload there.
Look
at
at
that moment.
Magom. Look at Magom. No look pass.
No look pass, and then it's game over.
I like the awareness.
So are you guys going to Kisumu?
Yes. Yes.
Huh?
I will be there.
You're going to Kisumu.
I'll be there.
All right. Don't miss out. If you have any arrangements over the weekend, cancel them.
That's okay.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
my birthday weekend. I'll be going to Kisumu as well.
The good thing we shall be nearby, so we shall cross from Jinja and Nyege Nyege.
You can cross from Port Bay. It's shorter.
Yeah, close
3 hours.
Yeah.
From Port Bay. 3 hours.
So guys, good to have you, Jacob and Benji. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining the Podcast Focus. Drink your Nile special and have fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
So, as listen, like we had Liam Walker come on, then eventually change the game with the kick, but it started on from that particular moment where we had
I'm happy for it.
Magom.
for Joseph Oyet to come on. Joseph Oyet, and it goes to show that we had changed by the coach. Bold ones, to say the least. We had Chimboa dropped. We had Joaquim Pisano dropped. We had Innocent Gokto dropped. Alaji Manano eventually came on and played on the wing. We had Frank Chidega come on as well. And like this goes to show how it is actually a rebuild kind of year where the particular coaching staff have made it deliberate to go ahead and have the team go ahead and play in the way that they want them to play. Meaning, you have them play in the style that you'd want. Where the style is uncomfortable, make the harsh calls and change the kind of style of play where that arises. So, kudos to the coaching staff. They have won the Victoria Cup. There is plenty of big China in the Uganda silverware case, but that only matters if we go ahead and win the Elgon Cup. Victoria Cup is going to be an annual fixture involving Uganda, Kenya, Zambia, and Zimbabwe. And where it gets its name from is notably from the fact that Kenya and Uganda share Lake Victoria, and then Zambia and Zimbabwe share Victoria Falls. So that's very, very notable to see and have as a tournament going forward in the next years coming in. Uganda emerged victors here in the Victoria Cup, which also doubled as the first leg of the Elgon Cup, particularly winning 21-20. Kenya huffed and puffed. Kenya was leading 20-18 at a particular point, and then up stepped Liam Walker, and he managed to convert with the last play, and that resulted in Uganda winning that particular fixture and round one of the Elgon Cup 21-20. Plenty of fans showed up. As you can hear, the live band is in action. The Abeka band waiting for the reggae maestro, who is known as Maddox Sematemba, fondly known of hits like Namagembe, Omukwano, Irene, Kampala, Nakatude, the maestro of reggae. So good to have him on, coming on later on, and hopefully we'll capture those incidents where the fans engage with Maddox. But very immense show from both teams, both from Kenya and Uganda. Plenty of dignitaries who showed up today to support their teams. Plenty of fans who showed up today, both from Kenya and Uganda, being able to support their teams as much as they could. Only could be one winner. On our Twitter poll we conducted, we had 5% saying that they anticipated a draw. Unfortunately, they didn't get the draw that they needed. What transpired was a victory for Uganda. And now I have a Kenyan fan. Hello, how are you doing?
I'm okay.
Can I get your name, please?
I'm Otena Millicent.
Millicent.
Yes.
Millicent, I'm just going to ask you to get your mic and push it up a little bit. Yes,
Okay.
just push it up a little bit. Yes, so Millicent, how are you? Is this your first time in Uganda? Are you based in Uganda?
Yeah, I be here most of the time. Yeah, the better part of the year. I'm always in Uganda.
You're making a year in Uganda?
No, I think I have like 7 years. This should be my
Oh,
seventh
7
year.
years. This is your
Yeah.
7th year?
Yeah.
You know, usually when you spend more than a month in Uganda,
No.
we usually want to give you a national ID. So, do you want to get a national ID right
No.
now?
At all costs, I love my country.
You love your country?
At all costs.
Yes. So, listen, you came here, I have my armband of Uganda, you have yours of Kenya.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got the first painting as well. So, tell me, coming to this game, what did you expect from Kenya?
Well, I expected a loss. I expected a win. Yeah, so, but it is what it is. Yeah.
So, Millicent, Kenya eventually lost this game. One of those nail-biting nervy ends towards the end. We had Kenya leading 2018 at a particular point, and Uganda gets the penalty and goes to kick. What was running through your mind in that particular moment?
Well, at first, everything was fine. Like, you could actually see the pressure. But when the referee called the call and it was a kick, well, we all hoped for the kicker to miss.
Kicker to miss.
To kick away, definitely, because the better part of the day, the kicks were not dropping.
Yeah, the kicks for Uganda are not going
Yeah,
well. Yes.
so having a benefit of doubt, we thought that, it's also going to go out, but Unfortunately, it didn't. It was
Yeah, you know, the DJs of the day, I spoke to one of them. He told me I'd prepared a Genge set in case Kenya won, and prepared a Ugandan set just in case Uganda managed to win that game. So, sorry, but you have to get used to the Ugandan music that's going to play. But you've been here for 7 years.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we feel that Ugandan music, it is good. But
You've been here for 7 years.
Yeah.
Tell me about your experience in Uganda for 7 years.
it has been amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, it has been amazing. And Uganda is a beautiful place.
Yeah.
It's actually a beautiful place, and yeah, we love it.
Have you got a few Kenyans of yours to come and love Uganda to the point where they want to get national IDs?
I actually have a couple of them.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a couple of friends who are playing rugby, who are doing well, and they have dual citizenship, and we applaud them. So yeah.
Yeah, considering notably Uganda has some what I would call Ugandan Kenyans.
Yeah.
You have Joaquin Kisano, you have Scott Olwatch, having them done the jersey for black, yellow, red, as opposed to the black, red, and green of Kenya.
Actually, Joaquin Kisano is my brother.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. This is amazing.
Yeah.
Wow,
So,
perfect.
regardless him playing for Uganda, we support him all the way. All the way.
All right. So, tell me, 7 years ago, what was your first experience in Uganda like? Coming, did you jump into the rugby field immediately, or you took your time off to settle in and then you jump into?
Okay, I was a rugby lover when I was still back in Nairobi.
Yes.
So I just translated it to Uganda when I came this side, and having Kisano with me this side. So it was a bit easier for me to join the rugby this side and have a look of how rugby is here in Uganda.
So which rugby team do you support in Uganda?
Heathens, of course.
Heathens Yamani. Yes, Heathens Yamani.
Yeah, Heathens all the way. So
Wonderful. Okay, well, that's perfect. Now, I'm going to get to a sensitive topic. There's this topic,
okay.
Uganda versus Kenya. There's a lot of banter on Twitter, and one of the things that comes out is that Kenyans don't like soup. Can you tell us some foods in Kenya that have soup?
Let me see.
Yes. As she see, you can see that Kenyans don't like soup. She has to think about it. Yes.
Now it depends on how you cook your food, I think.
Yeah.
Because I have Ugandan friends who have tried our Kenyan food and they actually like it. They didn't believe that you can actually eat food without soup. And it's
But
amazing.
honestly, which food can you eat without soup?
You can eat eggs with posho without soup.
So you eat posho and eggs.
Yeah. And basically that's ugali in Nairobi.
No.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be soup.
That doesn't work for me.
Yeah, okay, but the soup really, nah.
I mean, considering Ugandans are coming to Kenya for second leg, Ugandans are fond of soup. There are a lot of delicacies in Uganda that have soup. I mean, even our Rolex here has nyanya mbisi, meaning raw tomatoes cut, and they give that soupy feeling in the Rolex. So how do you expect Ugandans to survive in Kenya without soupy foods? What would you recommend Ugandans to eat in Kisumu? Fish?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they're going to eat wet fish, yeah, it has soup.
That's soup.
Yeah.
So that's the only food in Kenya that has soup.
No, it's prepared in different ways.
Yes.
So there's the dry one, there's the wet one. So the wet one has soup. Good soup. Yeah.
You know, we noticed something, we said it last week. Even Dennis Ombachi in his videos of Dan doesn't have soup. He hardly has any soup.
Because you don't put water in food.
You don't put water in food?
No.
Okay. You've been in Uganda for 7 years. Have you been converted to be a soup
No,
cooker?
hell no. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. For me, it's like water.
Okay. Millicent has failed that test to get a national ID. She's still Kenyan.
100%.
But thank you very much, Millicent, for coming through.
Thank you.
That's good to have you. Good luck on the second leg of El Gold Cup. We hope to see you in Kisumu as well.
I'll be there.
And-
And trust me, it's going to be hard.
And if Kenya manages to win,
we are coming hard. Even we're not going to let this go away. No. We are coming back for you guys hard.
So Millicent, I want to give you a parting shot to the Kenyans who are in Kisumu, those who are in Uganda. Just look into the camera and tell them what to expect, what Ugandans should expect when we attack Kisumu next week on 11.
Well, to the fans in Nairobi, in Kisumu, can't wait to see you there. Please stand up for our boys. And to the fans of Uganda, it's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much, Millicent.
so much.
Pleasure to have you here.
Pleasure.
I hope you go around and get some affection for soup.
I will try.
Thank you.
I will try. Thank you.
Yeah, as we have footage of the coaches embracing Liam Walker there in his, following his penalty attempt. One of the clutch moments that he engaged in. Very many Ugandan rugby fans ran onto the field. Those who are on the bench, those who are fans, those who are part of the team management running onto the field as he kicked that in. Lovely kick. Uganda 21, Kenya 20, and the ref finishes the game. Asuman Mugera seen in the footage there, putting on his training bib and running onto the field. Jacob Joseph Oyet jumping onto him. The Uganda black, yellow, red flag being waved there by the Uganda fans, and Uganda celebrating with their now special as they celebrate that particular moment. Fans running onto the field, management running onto the field, and what a surreal moment. What a moment of clutch ability. Adrian Casito there of the Sevens, Timothy Mudola embracing Eric Muller, celebrating there. Conrad Wanyama and his coach, SRC coach, embracing. What a moment for Uganda at that point. So Chivumbi trying to take it in, all the pressure, having come on as a sub, was able to see and participate in the scrums as the stewards struggled to have the Ugandans on. But we have a new fan here. Tell me your name.
I'm Emma Jawia.
Yes.
Good to meet you.
Emma, are you a Kenyan?
Ugandan.
You're a Ugandan.
Very Ugandan.
Your name is Chiga, is on the border.
No. I come from West Nile.
You come from West Nile. Oh!
I couldn't be more farther from Kenyans than I am right now.
West Nile, thank you very much. Tell me, what was your experience at the game today? The band is playing, Bweyogerere. We have plenty of Nile special here.
The
What
Nile
do you have
is
to say?
flowing.
Yes.
The game, glad we won as Ugandans, number one. But personally, I have a few
Reservation,
bones to pick, things to clarify, though I'm not in charge of clarifying. I'm not even the best person to be clarifying them, but
Okay, reservations, bones to pick. Tell me.
okay, first of all, our play was really good, but Magomu's boots,
Was off today.
I think he used different boots from last week.
Yeah.
Secondly, I've had questions with the team we have.
Yeah.
I'm not a rugby fan of 10, 15 years ago. I've been following Ugandan rugby in particular for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
But I have a bit of an idea, and trust me, one of my ideas is I saw a man named Charles Uhuru.
Yeah.
I hope I got his name right. The
Yeah,
number
that's
4,
his name.
The lock. I feel like on the bench or on the team proper, we should be having someone ready to replace him, a replacement for him. We should be having him on the wing of the team. And he's not the only one. Mr. Fantastic, number 13,
Michael Okorach.
Michael Okorach. God knows, as Ugandans, we deserve to give him everything. We literally have to honor that man like a vice president of sort.
Yeah.
But age is one thing you can't run away from, and I have paid attention to rugby in my few years of engagement with it. The number 13 channel is one of the hardest
channels to defend.
to defend.
Yeah.
And you're not going to defend it at that age, his age in particular. He's a really good player. No one comes close to him in the league.
Yeah.
But I really do believe, surely as a league, we should be producing someone to fill his boots. So my two positions, the number 4, the lock.
Oro shouldn't be playing 80 minutes for 2 games in a row.
Exactly my point. South Africa just won the World Cup. They replaced Etzebeth.
Yes.
For crying out loud, he's the most violent person on the world.
Yeah. Violence was clearly exhibited from him.
Exactly.
So you want continuity in positions.
Continuity in those two positions, because you look at the team, we've changed a few of the faces in positions, and they're doing well. And then wingers.
Now, wingers, you mentioned something very critical. We had Jacob Ochen, who stepped up immensely today. He's a conventional flanker, but he was playing as a winger, and he was more engaged than he was in the Zambia game. And we had Joseph Oyet, who normally plays fullback, being shifted to a winger. And last week we had Shakim Sembuzi, who obviously did not play today for particular reasons, particularly maybe reference to his injury, and Kisiga later on in the second half went to the wing, and we had Faraji Odugo on another wing, and Ivan Magom coming to fullback. So, what's your issue with the wingers? What do you think about the wingers?
No, because traditionally wingers are supposed to be fast, good ball handlers, and their job on the pitch is to run
And score.
make the meters. If you reach the try line, well and good. We'll drink, celebrate, get our Nile special in. That's it. But I feel like the current Proprian, Bar Shafiq, because the try from last week was a good one.
Yeah.
But that was, I would love to think it was because of the brilliance of the midfield guy.
Eric Mola,
Eric number
who
12.
pushed him to go and then he
Yes,
passed the ball to
exactly.
Eric. Yes.
Then the others, the 11 guy, Jacob
Ochen.
I feel like his wing play is running, hugging the line, exploiting that channel. These Kenyans were weak on their wings. A good winger would have exploited them. Surely, I think maybe we could draft in some of the sevens guys because they are fast.
Yeah. Maybe, as you mentioned, the sevens thing, we had a split in 2022, going into that year, where we said 15s is going to be separate and then sevens will be separate. And you mentioned something about having sevens players coming to play 15s. Notably, Kisiga was in sevens and then he left because of schedule conflicts and focus on 15s. What do you have to say about that particular splitting of the team?
The splitting of the team works because we have a big pool of talent.
Yeah.
But I personally don't support it. As good as a sevens player Chisiga is, he's one of the best players on the team, and I don't know if I'm wrong, but I think he's played 2 games only.
2 games for the national team, yes.
He
His dad will be in Kisumu.
He never misses a catch. His hands are as safe as the box in the safe in the Bank of Uganda.
Yeah.
We could use a player like I forget his name, the Pirates winger, really fast guy. He runs.
Arnold Atkoda.
That guy. That guy on a 15 pitch against these Kenyans who, for crying out loud, could not run on the outside channels, it would be gold for us to mine. So clearly, I understand the whole point of 7s and 15s, but come on, we are Uganda, we can afford to have a guy play 15s and 7s. After all, we don't appreciate them that much, we don't pay them for the rugby they play for us that much. After all, we're exploiting them, so we might as well make a guy play 7s and 15s at the same time.
Okay, play them. Maybe just before we go, I want to ask you, who are your top 3 players today?
My top 3 players today. 1, Conrad Wanyama.
Why was he your best player? One of your best players today?
Conrad Wanyama is literally the smallest guy on the pitch, and he has the biggest heart. Taking on 6-foot-tall Kenyans, going into tackles without looking to see where his defense is. That's a man with a heart, plus his passing. Then my second best player of the day has to go to, I forget his name, the man of the match, Eliphaz.
Eliphaz Emong.
Eliphaz Emong. I'm glad someone used their size and body weight advantage to play rugby.
Yeah.
Eliphaz is as big or almost bigger than all of the Kenyan. He's bigger than the Kenyan locks. And he used that. He carried the ball. He went into rocks.
He stole the ball many times.
Many times. And that's someone using his big body to influence the game. Thirdly, I would have gone for Magomu, but he missed so many kicks. Magomu kicking at 60% because I think he missed like 3.
Missed 5 kicks.
5 kicks. That's more than he scored. That puts you off. He's literally Mr. Reliable. He's my Ugandan Faf. I expect him to be kicking at 100%. So I'll go with Liam because he won us the game. He took on the pressure of kicking the last kick with no time on the clock and with the wind hanging on the balance. So Eliphaz, Liam,
And Wanyama.
Well,
We have him here. Thank you very much for your views, immense views.
good for hosting me. Thank you, Fat Cats, for all you do for rugby.
We'll do our best and we'll continue doing so.
Thank
Enjoy this. After ball is still on a Baker band.
I'll
Have
be
a
around
blast.
for a while.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
As we have very many fans continuously showing up here, the live band playing at Kings Park Arena. That is a Baker band bellowing out their tunes. What an immense game we had here at the Kings Park Arena. Plenty of revelers here on a Sunday. Sunday is a new Saturday. Uganda 21,
Do you mind me putting this
Kenya
on you, or do you
20.
want to put it on yourself?
Officials, fans, players, ex-players, new fans, all had a chance to embrace and enjoy the victory that Uganda had here against Kenya, their eternal rivals in the Victoria Cup and first leg of Elgon Cup. But I have a new person on set. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Ellen.
Ellen, how are you?
I'm really good.
Ellen, you're on the wing on the side where I was passing the ball to you. We actually played touch earlier today, so it was an immense experience for you. Was that your first time playing rugby?
No, it wasn't.
So where have you played rugby before?
I played in college.
In college?
Yeah.
Where were you in college?
In Ireland.
In Ireland?
Yeah.
You know, Ireland has never gone past the quarterfinals for a while.
I know, it's really upsetting. Don't talk about it too much.
You know, one of our pundits who was here earlier today is a staunch Irish fan. He knew everyone from number 1 to 23. He knew the extended squad. So for him to see Ireland not go past quarterfinals was very crushing. But which university in Ireland were you in?
What?
Which college in Ireland were you in?
I went to Trinity College.
Trinity College,
Yeah,
Ireland.
it's the one in the middle.
Okay,
of
so
Dublin.
what did you make the rugby team
Yeah.
of Trinity College?
I
So
did.
which position did you play?
I was flanker.
You were flanking. So if our game of touch changed into contact, I expect the fish shoulder is from you.
No problem.
No problem.
No.
So is this the first time watching a Uganda game?
It was, but it was amazing. It was really great.
What was your big highlight of the game?
That Uganda won.
That Uganda won?
Obviously.
The clutch moment kick.
Yeah.
You know we're here earlier.
I said I think Uganda are going to score the winning try right before my eyes, and they did.
Really?
They got a penalty afterwards, but it was there.
Oh, you saw the Joseph Oye try. You are near the experience of the podcast tent,
Exactly.
and you got a taste of that.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
So what do you think about the rugby culture as opposed to Ireland?
Well, I haven't experienced too much of the Ugandan rugby culture, but I know that Irish people love to have fun and Ugandan people love to have fun. So I think that's where the culture is exactly the same. All the rugby fans have a lot of fun, whether their team wins or they lose. They're here to support and have fun.
Okay, so there are plenty of teams, women teams that play here in Uganda.
Yeah.
There's Black Pals, there's Thunderbirds, there's Youths, there's the Panthers, and very many teams are country.
Yeah.
Have you thought about playing for one of the teams in Uganda?
No, I broke my leg many years ago and I kind of said that was the end. But I really support it. I would love to see the women play.
No, but you know you
Next
should come.
game, if you invite me, I'll be there.
So the next game is going to be in Kisumu, in Kenya.
Oh, that's
on
very
11.
far away.
No, that's
but
11.
no problem.
No problem. That's going to be on 11 November.
Okay, it's good to know.
Yeah, but listen. So we have those teams in Uganda, and women's rugby of recent. We have a tournament starting on 18th November. That's the Uganda Cup, where we'll have nearly 6 teams of the ladies playing.
Amazing. I love it.
Yeah. So, having played women's rugby in Ireland, what do you think can be put into structures in Uganda to make Ugandan ladies rugby great again?
Well, usually a lot of it comes down to funding and support and people going to matches and supporting their team. So that's the most important thing. And also breaking down barriers, because often people think ladies rugby isn't cool, but it is.
Yeah, ladies rugby. You know, listen, one of the unique things here at Podcast what we've done is we've taken time to make merchandise for women.
Yeah.
So one of our shirts says, women's rugby is my kind of rugby. So to have...
Can I buy your shirt?
Listen, we'll give you a shirt free of charge, courtesy of Podcast.
I'll wear it with pride.
Yeah, so just look around for one of our merchandise managers. We'll get you a shirt free of charge on the house, courtesy of the podcast.
Yeah.
But you see, one of the things is that Ugandan rugby, even in women, is growing. We have, as of this month, last month, October, we had the women's team of Uganda finish third.
Oh, it's amazing.
At the Africa Sevens, and Uganda is going to play numerous games at world stage level. So it's very much important to have you tour with them and support them as much as you can.
I'd love to. Great. I'm so happy they're through. It sounds amazing. Yeah, it's such a good opportunity.
Yeah, so maybe just as a rugby player, women, just give us a message. Look into the camera and give a message to the fans. Those who are women who want to play rugby, what do you think they should do to play rugby?
They should just join a team and have fun, because that's what rugby is about.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks. Enjoy the experience of the podcast tent.
Thanks.
And enjoy some now
You're
special.
a great teammate. We
Thank
definitely
you.
won on
We
that
won,
pitch.
we won, we won with the
Yeah,
pictures,
we
yes.
won.
Thank you. Abeka Band, more entertainment. Thank you very much.
Ruben.